First 10 published Mr. Men characters.
Hello, people.
Okay, Glenn, who's going to be good at this one?
Anybody fancy it?
First 10 published.
All you got to do is get 5. So do you fancy it?
I'll try.
Okay. We will nominate Emma, please.
Okay, Emma, it's time to play Tenable. So, Emma, welcome to the game.
Hi.
You were once a holiday rep in Ibiza.
I was indeed, yes.
How was that?
It were interesting, very interesting. Met some real characters, had some good fun and worked very hard.
Absolutely. What's rowdier then, a late night in Ibiza or a late night tram in Sheffield?
A late night tram in Sheffield on a Friday or Saturday night, for sure, yeah. Really good experience.
Is it?
Character building.
Okay, Emma, it's time for me to punch your Tenable ticket as we play the game. Now, you know the rules. 5 Tenable answers will give you a place in the final and add £1,000 to the prize fund. So, you ready to play Tenable?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, here's your question again. First 10 published Mr. Men characters. Just to clarify, the names of the first 10 Mr. Men title characters to be published as listed in the series of books by Roger Hargreaves, excluding all Little Miss characters.
Right.
Right, let's get an answer on the board.
Mr. Happy.
Lovely start. Is Mr. Happy a tenable answer? Ah, there he is. The yellow circular one who smiles a lot. Fabulous.
Right. Mr. Bump.
Okay, is Mr. Bump one of the first 10 published Mr. Men characters? There he is. A light blue character wrapped in bandages.
That's me. Mr. Tickle?
Okay, is Mr. Tickle in our top 10? There he is. Orange with long arms and a tiny blue hat. I basically just described David Dickinson. Were you worried there?
Yeah, very.
Went all the way up to number 1.
I know, I can't believe that. I thought Mr. Happy would be at number 1.
Don't forget, you've got to nominate. You've still got a life. Glenn has the overall button. You're in good shape, though. You've got 3 correct answers.
Yeah.
You only need 2 more now.
Mr. Sleepy?
Is Mr. Sleepy? Oh, hang on. Glenn has pressed the overall button. You think you know better?
I'm going to go for Mr. Uppity.
Okay, so Glenn has said Mr. Uppity, but before we see if his answer is correct, remind us of what your original answer was.
Mr. Sleepy.
All right, then. Is Mr. Sleepy a tenable answer? It wasn't. So Glenn was right to overrule you there. Congratulations. So now let's see if his answer is up on the board, which would mean you have 4 correct answers. Okay, remind us what you said then.
Mr. Uppity. U-P-I-T-T-Y.
Thank you.
Or is it 2 P's? Mr. Uppity, anyway.
Yes, I get the picture. Right. Is Mr. Uppity in the top 10? He's got to be in the top 5 now. Oh, no! Oh, dear, oh, dear. Well, however you spell uppity, it's an untenable answer. So, you've lost a life.
Right, that's no hardship. We can do this.
All right, good spirits.
Yeah.
I like that. So, you need to play on, obviously, because we need 5 to secure your place in the final.
Yeah.
Have you got any more thoughts?
Yeah, my brother, Mr. Greedy.
Oh. All right, Emma's saying her brother, Mr. Greedy. Is Mr. Greedy a tenable answer? If Mr. Greedy isn't there, you're out of the game. There he is. The pink character with a big stump. Much like your brother, I'm sure.
Exactly like my brother.
Sorry if you're watching. Right, okay. We need one more correct answer to secure your place in the final and add £1,000 to the prize fund.
There's one I can think on, and I don't know if it's one at first 10, but I'm just going to go out all hell and glory. We'll go for it. Mr. Messi?
So for a place in the final and £1,000 into your prize fund, you're saying Mr. Messi. Is he up there? Yes! A pink scribble, Mr. Messi, has just secured your place in the final and added £1,000 to the prize fund. Well played. Now, you can stop here if you wish, although there are still 5 answers to reveal. The next correct answer would be worth £2,500, although it is a risk because you don't have a life and you, of course, have no nominates that you can use from this point on and no overall button.
I'm going to bank this because I think I've been pushing it so far, so I'm going to do the sensible option, which isn't like me normally, and bank that.
Okay, so you're going to stay where you are.
Stay where I am.
All right, before you go then, now the pressure's off.
Right.
What other thoughts have you got?
Mr. Nosy.
Mr. Nosy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look then. Who's behind number 10? Mr. Silly. Mr. Silly. And number 9? Mr. Topsy-Turvy. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
upside down.
That's right. Okay, and what's behind number 7? Mr. Snow. Good. There was a Mr. Snow.
That's
And number
right.
5, Mr. Sneeze.
Oh.
And number 4, Mr. Nosy. Didn't you say Mr. Nosy?
Yeah.
You've done very well. You've added £1,000 to your prize fund, giving you a total of £2,000.